Hello everyone, this is Renee with Higher Self Conscious Creators, and also my new brand, Awaken Creators. So today I want to talk about how to create a chi ball, okay? And no, I'm not talking about like Dragon Ball Z or Naruto or any of those things like that. It's the magnetic force that you feel between your hands, okay? So just stick around, hold on, I'm gonna show you how to create your first chi ball, okay? All right, sorry about that. So to create a cheat ball, basically, the best thing I can describe it as is grabbing two magnets. In this case, I have two magnets here. They're small, but they're magnets, ceramic. You can get the polarity, either both north or south, and you can feel the resistance between these. See right there, it won't connect. And it's that magnetic resistance right here. So this is the best feeling that I could best describe as the feeling that you're going to be feeling between your hand. It's this resistance that you feel with the magnets. This right here. So if you have magnets, go ahead and play with them so that way you can get familiar with the feeling of the magnets, like this. And this is how I started. And when I first started doing this, just a few months ago, I could barely feel. I could feel it if I really focused, but like right now, it's instant. Like I could feel it right now, and if I really work, I can get it all the way to, you know, about right here. And I can move my hands like this and just come together, and I can start feeling it just as we're talking right now, just really close. So first thing I'm going to do is focus on breathing. Breathing has a lot to do with the yin and the yang, positive and negative, light matter, dark matter, antimatter. We can get into that more in another video. I could be more detailed about it. So with breathing, you want to focus on deep inward breaths, just filling up your stomach, your lungs, everything you want to fill up. Just fill up everything with air and just hold it there as long as you can. Just fill everything up. Now, I don't want you to pass out, but of course, hold it there for a little bit so that way you can expand your lungs and you can get used to this feeling. So just hold it there for, let's say, 4 seconds, okay? And then you just want to release. And when you're releasing, you want to push in your stomach, squeeze deep so that way you're releasing all the air. So while doing this, you want to do this, for about a minute, but while doing this, you're just going to take your hands like right here and just feel as if like the sun is in your hand. Do you feel like this warmth in your hand? And the best way to do it is just to breathe and just kind of rotate your hands, alternating each other like this, and just see if you can resemble the force of the magnets that you feel in your hand. And of course you can get closer, just get closer. And some people, what they do actually is they warm their hands up like this. A lot of healers you'll see warm their hands up like this starting, because it summons the chi to your hand, all the energy. You think it's heat, you feel like it's a friction between your hands, but really it's just the magnetic force, the chi that's coming in your hand. So when you're doing this, some people even clap, so that way they can feel it more when they release. And sometimes I do this with my fingers because I can actually, it feels like my fingers is touching this hand when I'm doing this. And when I feel this, I can feel it into a ball. I can start going like this, and I feel the energy actually releasing from my hand. It almost feels like a Kamehameha, but obviously it's not real. But this is why sometimes when you take a lighter, you turn it on like this. When your finger goes across it, excuse me for some of my breath, when your finger goes across it, it moves the flame little by little, because that's a magnetic force from your fingertip to the lighter. That's not wind or anything moving the lighter. That wasn't my breath at that moment. So again, if you have magnets, just play with them, feel the resistance, and once you feel like you have a good sense of what that is, just sit down in a nice meditative state. Just relax. Don't have any bad thoughts about this. Don't have any stresses or worries about it, because then you will be distracted and you won't feel this chi ball. But just focus, and then just feel it. Just feel it in your hands. Feel the sun. Just feel the sun in your hand. It's just a big old ball of energy right here. And this is basically, you know, I want to say our aura. All of our bodies have a magnetic energy presence around it. And it has been measured with a scientific device that measures our auras. So it's proven that we do have auras. Of course we do. That's why when you go next to somebody, you can like feel if they're having a bad day, or you can feel like something's wrong. It's because their energy is rubbing against your energy, and you can pick up on that. So honestly now, especially when I smoke, you know, I smoke weed. When I smoke, when I'm completely still, I can instantly feel around my hand just this. It's like a glove, almost a glove of energy. Like I feel it right now. It's just like I feel the energy radiating off my hand because I'm so used to that. I'm sensitive to that energy now, and that's what's wrong with our society. You know, nowadays that we're used to the phones with all this electromagnetic pollution from all these devices. We grow insensitive to the real magnetic force of the earth and the magnetic force of our hands. So we're not used to that. So once you start like that, you start feeling it. Just practice, practice, practice. Obviously, the more you do something, the better you get at it. So just keep focusing, and just practicing. And then I'm going to show a next video on the next step of once you feel this chi ball. So if you like this content, please like, share, subscribe, comment. You know, I'm starting my new YouTube channel, so just show support. Thank you.